Hey everybody, this is at Threshold Training's at-home workout for Wednesday, March 25th. This is the body weight version of today's workout. We did a video for the dumbbell variation that you can go watch if you'd like to do the dumbbell variation, but this is the body weight variation. So what's going to happen for today's workout, the way it works, we will start out with 15 reps of each movement that is listed here on the board. Then, once you're done the last movement, you're going to come back for the first one and do 12 repetitions of each one. And then once you're done the last one, you come back to the first one and do 9 repetitions. So 15, 12, 9 of each movement. You can do it for time. This implies that we're going to do it as quickly as possible, but as you can see, given the number of movements that you're going to do and the number of reps that you're going to accrue, we're just looking for you to work at a steady pace and move constantly throughout this workout. So movement wise, we're going to start out with 15 squat jacks. So a squat jack is a jumping jack with a squat. So you're going to start with your feet hip width apart. You will go out to about shoulder width or wider, and then you will squat as your hands come up. And you can vary the depth as needed, so it might be partial squat, and just depending on control and strength. We'll then move to 15 lateral burpees over a line. So you can pick an imaginary line on the floor. We will come down to here. We will then clap overhead, hop over the imaginary line, and then do another burpee. Okay? You may sub in a no push-up burpee. Okay? I did clap overhead, but you don't have to. You can just simply jump over the line without clapping. Okay, that's fine too. Or we can just do a burpee in place if the jump over the line is concerning. And I also recommend that you wear shoes if you're on a tile or wood floor surface, so we minimize any slippage. Then we're going to go to chair dips. So chair dips can be done on a chair, stool, or even the stair. Essentially what happens is your hands will be on the front of the stool, your hips will be off in front, you're going to come straight down and then press straight back up. Okay? So as I'm doing this, my shoulders are away from my ears. Okay, they're down like this, and they stay that way as I go down and back up. Okay? You can also do this for my stair. Okay, this will minimize the amount of depth that I have to go because my hips will contact the floor first before my shoulder gets below my elbow, and then it gets straightened back out. You can also do this on your couch or other stable surface. Then we will go into straight-legged sit-ups. So you'll be on the floor, legs will be straight, shoulders will contact the ground, and then I will come up and touch my toes or reach as far as I'm able to go, and then back down. If you would like to have a pillow or a blanket underneath your low back to prevent any sort of uncomfortable rubbing, feel free to do that. We'll then go into unweighted lunges. This is the one movement that is going to be reps per leg. So 15 reps per leg, 12 reps per leg, 9 reps per leg. You may do a forward lunge or a reverse lunge. We'll let you choose based on your level of control, balance ability, and how each one just feels for you. Okay, so key points of performance: shoulders are above the hips, they're not forward or behind. Always stay above the hips. Okay, so we're in a nice straight plane, and then knee stays over the ankle. Okay, there can be some translatory movement backwards or forward, but in general it's about around the ankle. Always landing in the heel. When our heel lands, we're going down. We don't continue to go forward. And that way we can press to the heel on our way back up. We're going to go to push-ups next. So push-ups, I'm in a plank position. Okay, my hands are spread out and I have a little bit of an arch underneath my hand there. I'm going to screw my shoulders in, okay, like this. And so my elbow creases are kind of facing forward or close to forward. And then I'm going to bring my elbows out to the side, touch my chest to the floor, and straighten back out. So as I straighten back out, my hips and my chest rise at the same rate. So one doesn't rise faster than the other. Okay, they rise at the same rate. For push-ups, you may elevate your body, different surface to help assist with the push-up. Okay, that can be in the form of a stool, a chair, couch, or some other elevated surface. You may also come onto your knees and perform the same motion, provided that all the key points of performance maintain throughout the movement. We're then going to broom thrusters. Broom thrusters involve a squat and a press. So let's pretend this is my broom. It doesn't have to be a broom, it could be some sort of long stick. But I'm going to hold the broom on my shoulders. I'm going to adopt a squat width stance, so about shoulder width apart or so. Feet can be turned out slightly, okay, just based on your shape and size. My elbows are going to stay in front of my shoulders. Okay, I'm just going to keep my chest above my hips. My hips are going to be sent back first as I go down. Knees are bending as this happens. I arrive at the bottom of the squat, and then I'm going to launch the broom or stick overhead, come back down, and repeat. Okay, so big things we're looking for again, weight is balanced in the foot. Okay, so we're able to sense weight in our toes and our heels, not too far forward or too far backward as we go down. And that our chest just remains tall. Okay, that might mean that we push our hips forward underneath, okay, and spread the floor with our feet versus trying to keep our chest tall by arching our back. Okay. After broom thrusters, we're going to do lateral burpee over line again. So remember, burpee over line. You don't necessarily have to clap if you don't want to. Again, you can do a no push-up burpee, or you can just do a burpee in place. Okay, or you can do a burpee to a taller surface and hop over the line. That's fine. Over here, we're going to do what's called a bodyweight row under a table. So we need a table that weighs a lot. You're going to come underneath the table and you're going to do essentially a bodyweight row. So you're pulling your shoulders and chest towards the table like you would a TRX row, a ring row, or other row variation. So I don't have a table that is strong enough to hold me. So just to give you an idea of what it might look like, I have a pair of rings right here. Okay, if I'm underneath my table like this, okay, I'm going to row towards the table like this. Okay, reality is I'd probably be underneath like this. Okay, I would row towards the table like that. If you don't have a table that is open underneath or allows for that variation, what you can do is find a weighted object and you can do bent over row like so. Okay, this could be in the form of laundry detergent, dumbbell, weighted backpack, or suitcase. Either of those would work. If you do the one arm variation, let's do reps per arm. So 15, 12, or 9 on the right arm, 15, 12, or 9 on the left arm. We'll go back into our straight-legged sit-ups after our rows. Straight-legged sit-ups. Then we'll go lateral hops over a line. Hey, if jumping or displacing over a line, hey, either is too difficult or feels unsafe for you, you can hop in place. That works as well. And then last but not least, we'll go back to unweighted lunges. Again, reps per leg. So either forwards or you can go backwards. And that is today's workout. It is a long one, it is a sweaty one, so enjoy it and breathe through it. You're gonna need to keep breathing as you go. So enjoy it and have some water nearby just in case.